state of Utah defines 3 elements that go into a strong performance plan: performance standards, performance goals, and behavioral expectations. Performance standards describe the conditions that must exist for the performance objective to be rated satisfactory. These are tied to core duties and responsibilities, the job description. Performance goals are measures that require an employee to surpass the baseline standard. They can be expressed in similar language to standards, but require some level of stretch to achieve. Behavioral expectations outline the day-to-day manner of performance by which employees produce results. For example, the employee must follow agency policy, maintain security measures, and collaborate with colleagues in a courteous manner. Behavioral expectations are now required for state employee performance plans. Adding behavioral expectations to performance plans means that supervisors can leverage performance management towards building team relationships and a culture of connectedness. Supervisors no longer feel pressure to ignore poor behavior that affects morale because the problem employee meets performance standards. Besides, the manner of performance is often as critical to positive results as technical measures. However, behaviors can be difficult to measure. Behavioral expectations must meet 4 criteria. They must be job-related, within the employee's control, specific, and observable. It would be difficult to observe attitude, desire, willingness, or many other cognitive mental processes. Moreover, it would be difficult to document an attitude or a thought process. Here is an example. If success in meeting an objective, such as updating an application process, requires strong interpersonal skills, then employees should know that they will have to build solid relationships, collaborate, and incorporate ideas and suggestions made by colleagues. Performance will be reviewed, at least partially, on their observable interpersonal skills. Here's a bad example: doing something in a manner that makes customers happy. It's not within the employee's control. They may bend over backwards to make this result more likely, but the customer may still be unhappy. Imagine if UHP troopers were expected to issue speeding tickets in a manner that makes drivers happy, or if a recovery services agent were required to process wage garnishments in a manner that makes the citizen happy. It's not likely to work. Nevertheless, the employee could be expected to treat the customer with respect and courtesy. Here is a list of behavioral domains that behavioral expectations can be written around. For any of these to work well, you must describe clearly what success looks like and how an employee can meet those expectations. The effective use of behavioral expectations is great leadership. If you'd like to further engage in topics like this one, subscribe to this channel or hit us up at lod@utah.gov.